Hope Amelia Solo is an American soccer goalkeeper and a two-time Olympic gold medalist. She has been goalkeeping for the United States women's national soccer team since 2000. After playing at the collegiate level for the University of Washington, she played professionally for the Philadelphia Charge in the Women's United Soccer Association. When the WUSA folded after her first season, she traveled to Europe to play for the top division leagues in Sweden and France. From 2009 to 2011, she played in the women's professional soccer for Saint Louis Athletica, Atlanta Beat and magicJack. After the WPS ceased operations in early 2012, she played for the Seattle Sounders in the W League. She currently plays for Seattle Reign FC in the National Women's Soccer League, the top division of women's soccer in the United States. Solo is regarded as one of the top goalkeepers in the world and currently shares the U.S. record for most career shutouts. She was the starting goalkeeper for the majority of the 2007 FIFA Women's World Cup and helped lead the U.S. national team to the semi-finals, having given up only 2 goals in 4 games, including 3 consecutive shutouts. After a controversial move made by head coach Greg Ryan to bench Solo in favor of veteran goalkeeper Brianna Scari for the semi-final, in which the United States was defeated 4-0 by Brazil, Solo made headlines with post-game remarks that resulted in many teammates shunning her. She later rebounded to help the United States win gold medals at the 2008 and 2012 Summer Olympics. During the 2011 FIFA Women's World Cup, her exceptional skill was highlighted especially during a quarter-final match against Brazil, in which the U.S. defeated Brazil in penalty kicks. Although the team lost to Japan in an intensely close match that ended in penalties, Solo received the Golden Glove Award for Best Goalkeeper as well as the Bronze Ball Award for her overall performance at the tournament. Following her performance at the 2011 World Cup, Solo participated in the television show, Dancing with the Stars, and posed for various magazines, most notably the body issue of ESPN the magazine. After the 2012 London Olympics, where she received her second Olympic gold medal, she published her best-selling autobiography Solo, a memoir of hope. Early life: Solo was born in Richland, Washington on July 30, 1981 to Judy Lynn and Jeffrey Solo. Her father, an Italian-American Vietnam War veteran, who was in and out of her life as a child and teenager, taught her how to play soccer at a young age. When Hope was 7, her father picked her and her brother Marcus up to go to a baseball game in the nearby city of Yakima, but ended up driving over 3 hours west to Seattle, where they stayed for several days at a hotel. Solo described how it seemed like a vacation at first, but she soon knew something wasn't quite right. Police later found them at a downtown bank and arrested Jeffrey for alleged kidnapping. Although her parents had divorced when she was 6 and she lived with her mother, Solo maintained a close relationship with her father after reconnecting with him during her college years at the University of Washington. He continued to be a major influence in her life until his sudden death of heart failure in June 2007. As a forward at Richland High School, Solo scored 109 goals, leading her team to 3 consecutive league titles from 1996, a Euro 1998 and a state championship during her senior year. She was twice named a Parade All-American. Solo also played club soccer for the Three Rivers Soccer Club in the Tri-Cities. Washington Huskies. After being heavily recruited by several colleges around the country, Solo attended the University of Washington from 1999 to 2002, where she majored in speech communications. With the Huskies, she switched permanently to goalkeeper under the lead of head coach Lil Gallimore and goalkeeper coach and former national team player, Amy Griffin. Solo described the transition in her memoir. In high school, I had been the forward who won games. It was a huge mental adjustment to learn that my job was to save games. To anticipate what was needed. Before, I would stand in goal, the ball would come toward me, and I'd use my athletic ability to make the save. But thanks to Amy's tutelage and my time with the national team, I was becoming a much better tactical goalkeeper. I learned how to read my opponent's runs toward goal, how to position my defenders, how to see the angles. The intellectual side also made goalkeeping so much more interesting. It wasn't just 90 minutes of waiting for my defense to make a mistake. It was 90 minutes of tactics and strategy. The personality traits that had been shaped by my childhood resilience and toughness were assets at the position. Solo became the top goalkeeper in Pac-10 history and finished her collegiate career as Washington unregistered trademark's all-time leader in shutouts, saves and goals against average. She was a four-time All-Pac-10 selection and was named an NSCAA All-American as a sophomore, junior and senior. During her sophomore year, Solo was named Pac-10 Player of the Year, becoming the first Washingtonian and first goalkeeper ever to receive the award. As a senior, she was the only goalkeeper nominated for the Hermann Trophy. Club career, WUSA and European Professional Leagues, 2003-05. Following her college career, Solo was selected in the first round of the 2003 WUSA draft by the Philadelphia Charge. She spent most of her first professional season on the bench playing in 8 games. Solo started the last 3 games of the season and earned her first professional shutout against the Atlanta Beat. She also shut out eventual league champions, the Washington Freedom, led by top scorers, Mia Hamm and Abby Wambach. After the WUSA folded following the 2003 season just 6 days before the 2003 FIFA Women's World Cup, Solo moved to Göteborg, Sweden in February 2004 to play for Kopparbergs Göteborg FC in the Swedish Premier Division, the top division of women's soccer in Sweden. For 10 months, she played in 2 games a week, making 19 appearances in goal for Göteborg in 2004. In 2005, she played for Olympique Lyonnais in the French First Division. She made 7 appearances for the French club. Solo said of her experience in Europe, "I played in Europe and it was a great experience, not just because of my teammates and the coaches we had, but from the fans and the city itself. I played in Gothenburg and I played in Lyon, and soccer was everywhere. At that time in my life, it really jump-started my career and really helped me find myself as a person and player." The WPS years, 2009 11, Saint Louis Athletica. On September 16, 2008, Solo was one of 3 national team players allocated to the Saint Louis Athletica in the WPS as part of the 2008 WPS player allocation, with the new league slated to begin play in April 2009. Solo let in 6 goals in the first 4 games as Athletica got off to a very slow 0-2 start in their first season. She conceded 8 goals in her next 13 games and finished the season with 8 shutouts, helping lead the Athletica from the bottom of the standings to finish second place and secure a playoff spot. After the 2009 season, Solo was named the WPS Goalkeeper of the Year. She also became the first goalkeeper to be named U.S. Soccer Female Athlete of the Year, the highest honor awarded to a soccer player in the United States. Atlanta Beat. In May 2010, the St. Louis Athletica folded and Solo signed with WPS expansion team, Atlanta Beat, along with her St. Louis teammates, Tina Ellertson and Eniela Aluko. As her previous jersey number was taken, she wore 78 for the Beat. Solo's comments on social networking website Twitter led to 2 separate controversies after she accused Boston Breakers supporters of offensive chanting and racist remarks toward a teammate, then questioned the integrity of match officials and the league itself following the Beat's 1-0 defeat to Washington Freedom. The second outburst resulted in a $2,500 fine as 1-game suspension. Solo played in 22 WPS matches in 2010 for both the Athletica and the Beat and was the league leader in saves with 104. The 2-time WPS All-Star also ranked among the top 3 in shutouts, wins, and goals against average. After the end of the 2010 season, Solo underwent surgery on her right shoulder on September 22. These next 2 years are huge for the national team with the World Cup and Olympics on the horizon, and I wanted to make sure that I would be giving my team and my country my best on the field, Solo said of the surgery. "I've been having some painful issues with the shoulder for a while, and for a goalkeeper it's been difficult physically and mentally to play with this kind of an injury, so it was time to get it taken care of." magicJack. Ahead of the 2011 women's professional soccer season, Solo signed for magicJack, formerly the Washington Freedom, under new ownership. Between her shoulder surgery recovery, national team commitments and preparation for the 2011 FIFA Women's World Cup, Solo missed a significant part of the season. She made 4 appearances for the club, tallying a total of 360 minutes. After the season ended, the club lost its franchise on October 25, 2011. The league later suspended operations in early 2012 due to legal and financial difficulties. Seattle Sounders Women, 2012. On February 14, 2012, it was announced that Solo had signed with the Seattle Sounders Women. Joining the club the same year were national teammates Alex Morgan, Megan Rapinoe, and Sydney Leroux. Sounders Women General Manager, Amy Carnell, said of the signing, "Hope is undoubtedly the best women's keeper in the game today. Her signing represents the caliber player Sounders women's fans can expect in 2012. As the landscape of women's soccer continues to evolve, we've realized the unique opportunity before us." Due to national team commitments and preparation for the 2012 Summer Olympics, Solo made 3 appearances for the club, tallying a total of 261 minutes. Her goals against average was 0.344, she made 5 saves and had 1 shutout. With the addition of Solo and her national team teammates, the Sounders sold out 9 of their 10 home matches at Starfire Stadium. The average attendance during league matches was 4 times higher than the second most attended team in the league. NWSL, A New Era, 2013 a Euro present. Seattle Reign FC. On January 19, 2013 it was announced that Solo was one of 3 members from the United States women's national team, along with Megan Rapinoe and Amy Rodriguez, allocated to the Seattle Reign FC for the inaugural season of the National Women's Soccer League, as part of the NWSL player allocation. 2 months later, it was reported that she was undergoing wrist surgery and would miss about half the season due to recovery. Joining news that Amy Rodriguez would be out for the season due to pregnancy and Megan Rapinoe would be returning mid-season after a 6-month stint for Olympique Lyonnais, the Reign faced a tough first half of the season and went 0-9-1 in their first 10 games. With the return of Solo, Rapinoe, and some additional lineup changes made during the early summer, the Reign turned their regular season record around and finished the season in 7th place with a 5-14-3 record. Solo started in all 14 matches in which she played with a 1.357 goals against average. She made 81 saves and tallied 1,260 minutes in goal. In October 2013 Solo was linked with a transfer to English club Manchester City. Despite the relatively high salary reportedly on offer in Manchester, Seattle Reign coach Laura Harvey expected Solo to return to the NWSL for 2014, to safeguard her place in the national team. International career: Solo played for U.S. junior national soccer teams before joining the full U.S. national team in 2000. Her senior debut came in an 8-0 win over Iceland at Davidson, North Carolina in April 2000. She was named a member of the Olympic team in 2004, making the 2004 Olympics in Athens as an alternate. Solo has been the team's first-choice goalkeeper since 2005. She has recorded several clean sheets and once went 1,054 minutes without allowing a goal, a streak that ended in a 4-1 victory against France in the Algarve Cup, 2007 FIFA Women's World Cup. Solo was the starting goalkeeper for the United States in the 2007 FIFA Women's World Cup, giving up 2 goals in 4 games including consecutive shutouts of Sweden, Nigeria and England. Heading into the semi-final match against Brazil, U.S. coach Greg Ryan benched Solo in favor of 36-year-old veteran U.S. keeper Brianna Scurry, who had a strong history of performance against the Brazilians but had not played a complete game in 3 months. The U.S. lost to Brazil 4-0, ending a 51-0 game undefeated streak, while playing much of the match with only 10 players after midfielder Shannon Boggs received 2 yellow cards at the end of the first half. Post-2007 World Cup fallout: in an impromptu interview following the match, a clearly upset Solo criticized Ryan's decision. "It was the wrong decision, and I think anybody that knows anything about the game knows that. There's no doubt in my mind I would have made those saves. and the fact of the matter is it's not 2004 anymore. It's not 2004. And it's 2007, and I think you have to live in the present. And you can't live by big names. You can't live in the past. It doesn't matter what somebody did in an Olympic gold medal game in the Olympics 3 years ago. Now is what matters, and that's what I think. Many viewed her comments as being critical of Scurry's performance, although Solo released an apologetic statement the following day saying that was not her intent. On September 29, 2007, coach Greg Ryan announced that Solo would not be with the team and would not play in the third-place match against Norway the following day. Team captain Christine Lilly stated that the decision on Solo was made by the team as a group. The US went on to win against Norway for a Euro 1. Solo was named to the US women's national soccer team roster for the post-World Cup tour, but did not attend the first workout ahead of the first game against Mexico. Even though the player's contract with the federation stipulated that anyone on the World Cup roster had the right to play in the tour, she did not play in any of the 3 games against Mexico, being replaced by Brianna Scurry for the first and third matches, and Nicole Barnhart for the second. The third match against Mexico, on October 20, 2007, marked the end of the U.S. women's national team's 2007 season. The team regrouped in January 2008 to begin preparations for the 2008 Summer Olympics. Ryan left the team after his contract was not renewed in December 2007. 2008 Summer Olympics. On June 23, 2008, it was announced Solo would be the starting goalkeeper for the U.S. team at the 2008 Summer Olympics in Beijing. In a reversal of roles from the 2004 Olympics, Brianna Scurry did not make the team, though she was an alternate. On August 21, the U.S. women's team won the gold medal by defeating Brazil 1-0 in extra time, in no small measure due to Solo's performance as she stopped an energetic Brazilian attack, making save after save. After the team won gold, Solo appeared on NBC Today Show, and she stated in a 2012 article appearing in ESPN the magazine that she was drunk while on air. When we were done partying, we got out of our dresses, got back into our stadium coats and, at 7 a.m. with no sleep, went on the Today Show drunk. 2011 FIFA Women's World Cup. Despite missing much of the qualifying campaign with a shoulder injury, Solo was named to the U.S. roster for the 2011 FIFA Women's World Cup in Germany. After keeping clean sheets in Group C wins over North Korea and Colombia, Solo conceded 2 goals in the 2-1 loss to Sweden, which consigned the Americans to second place in the group and a quarter-final meeting with Brazil. The quarter-final match between the U.S. and Brazil was sent into a penalty shootout after U.S. forward Abby Wambach tied the game at 2-2 in stoppage time at the end of extra time. Solo saved the third Brazil penalty kick by Diane, helping the U.S. secure a semi-final spot against France. After the quarter-final victory, Solo commented on the performance and spirit of the U.S. players during the match. Even when we were a player down and a goal behind in extra time, you sensed that something was going to happen, and added that, the team kept fighting. You can't teach that. It's a feeling and we play with that feeling. Solo became the 27th American woman and second goalkeeper to reach 100 caps with her start in the 3-1 semi-final win over France. Talking to the media after the match, Solo reflected upon the tournament so far. It was a hard-fought road. It hasn't been easy, but this is where we expected to be. We came this far, we better go all the way. In the final, the U.S. team lost 3-1 in a penalty shootout to Japan, after twice taking the lead in an eventual 2-2 draw. Solo expressed admiration for the Japanese team and offered her congratulations. Solo won the Golden Glove Award for Best Goalkeeper, and the Bronze Ball Award for her overall performance. She was also featured in the All-Star team of the tournament. 2012 Summer Olympics. Leading up to the Summer Olympics, Solo received a public warning from the U.S. Anti-Doping Agency after a June 15 urine test concluded the banned substance canrenone had been detected. Solo said in a statement she had been prescribed a premenstrual medication and was not aware it contained any banned substances. She cooperated with the USADA and provided them with the necessary information to prove that it was a mistake. Her story checked out and she was cleared with a public warning. The positive test did not require Solo to withdraw from any pre-Olympic matches. In a 4-2 defeat of France in the opening match, France took an early 2-0 lead in 15 minutes. After Abby Wamch reduced the lead to 2-1 with a 19th-minute header off a Megan Rapinoe corner kick, Solo assisted Alex Morgan at the 32nd minute to score and level the match at 2-2. She took a free kick sending the ball to Morgan, who kicked the ball after a bounce over goalkeeper Sarah Buadi into the goal. On August 9, Solo won her second Olympic gold medal with the United States women's national soccer team. In a 2-1 defeat of Japan in the final match, Solo made many saves, including an 82nd-minute save of a powerful shot from Mana Iwabuchi, which could have tied the match. Solo kept 3 clean sheets, 2 in group stage against Colombia with 3-0 and Korea DPA with 1-0, and a 2-0 win against New Zealand in the quarter-final. She conceded 6 goals, 3 in the aforementioned matches against France and Japan. 3 goals were conceded to Christine Sinclair in the semi-final, a thrilling and controversial 4-3 extra-time last-minute win against Canada. Along with defenders Christy Rampone and Kelly O'Hara, Solo was one of 3 players on the United States team who played all 570 minutes during the team's 6 matches. 2013 A Euro present, on June 14, 2014, Solo tied the U.S. record for career shutouts with 71 after the team defeated France 1-0 during a friendly match in Tampa, Florida. The record is shared by retired goalkeeper, Brianna Scurry. Honors and awards: High School, Parade Magazine All-American, 1997, 1998, Washington State Championship, 1998, College, NSCAA All-American, 2000, 2001, 2002, Pac-10 Selection, 1999, 2000, 2001, 2002 Club, WPS Goalkeeper of the Year, 2009, International, United States, Algarve Cup, 2005, 2007, 2008, 2010, 2011, Four Nations Tournament, 2006, 2007, 2008, CONCACAF Women's Gold Cup, 2006, Olympic gold medal, 2008. 2012, FIFA Women's World Cup runner-up, 2011, individual, U.S. Soccer Female Athlete of the Year, 2009, FIFA Women's World Cup Golden Glove, 2011, FIFA Women's World Cup Bronze Ball, 2011, FIFA Women's World Cup All-Star Team, 2011, Other, Do Something Award a Euro Athlete, 2012, Phoenix Mercury Woman of Inspiration, 2012, Hall of Game She's Got Game Award, 2012, Sports Spectacular Female Athlete of the Year, 2013, Personal Life, Solo is married to former American football player Jeremy Stevens. They have been together since mid-August 2012 when Solo returned from the Olympics. On November 12, 2012, Stevens was arrested on investigation of assault following an altercation that left Solo injured. The following day, Stevens was released after a judge determined there was not enough evidence to hold him. The pair were wed the next day, November 13, 2012. Arrest: on June 21, 2014, Solo was arrested and charged with 2 misdemeanor counts of 4th-degree domestic violence assault. One against her sister and the other against her nephew. She was booked under her married name of Hope Amelia Stevens. Endorsements: Solo has signed endorsement deals with Seiko, Simple Skincare, Nike, BlackBerry, Ubisoft, Electronic Arts and Gatorade. In July 2011, she signed a 1-year endorsement deal with Bank of America. In September 2011, she starred in an EA Sports television commercial along with professional basketball player, Steve Nash promoting FIFA 12. The same month, she co-starred with national teammate Alex Morgan in a television commercial promoting ESPN's Sports Center. In 2014, she was featured in a promotional piece for Western Union. Solo signed with LX Ventures, Incorporated and Mobio as a social media influencer in March 2014. Philanthropy Solo is a representative of the Women's Sports Foundation, an organization founded by Billie Jean King that is dedicated to advancing the lives of girls and women through sports and physical activity. She has donated her time and money to the Boys and Girls Club and made appearances at numerous charity events. In August 2011, she joined teammates Alex Morgan and Abby Wamch in a Bank of America charitable campaign at the Chicago Marathon. $5,000 was donated to Seattle Humane Society on her behalf. In 2012, Solo was one of 15 professional athletes including Shawn Phillips, Tim Lincecum, Ray Rice, and others who participated in PopChip's Game Changers program. She made appearances at several charity events and money was donated to a local charity that she selected. In popular culture, television and film, in 2011, Solo was a contestant on the 13th season of the Dancing with the Stars television series. Her partner was Maxim Chmerkovskiy and they were eliminated in the semi-final round. She has made appearances on Late Night with David Letterman, Piers Morgan Tonight, Late Night with Jimmy Fallon, The Ellen DeGeneres Show, Chelsea Lately, and Whitney. Solo was the focus of an ESPN E! 60 episode in 2012. During her interview by Jeremy Sharp, she told of her experience at the 2007 World Cup as well as her childhood. In 2013, she was featured in the PBS documentary, Makers, Women Who Make America and ESPN documentary series, 9 for 9. The 9 for 9 documentary, branded, in which Solo appeared focused on the marketing of female professional athletes and the double standard that they often face with more value placed on beauty rather than their athletic excellence. Branded received the highest viewership of all of the documentaries in the series. Magazines, Solo has been featured on the covers of Fitness, Sports Illustrated, Newsweek, TV Guide, Seattle Metropolitan Magazine, and Vogue. In 2011, she appeared semi-nude in the body issue of ESPN the magazine. Of the experience, she said, "I'm an athlete that's all I am. If a sex symbol is now a top female athlete, I think that's pretty amazing and it shows how far our country has come from the stick-thin models, from what you see in most magazines." Autobiography, on August 14, 2012, after the London Olympics, Solo released her autobiography Solo, a memoir of hope co-authored with sports columnist and commentator Ann Killian and published by HarperCollins. In her book she provided her accounts of incidents with former U.S. national coach Greg Ryan, and her Dancing with the Stars partner Maxim Chmerkovskiy. She recounted her integration into the U.S. team with established players like Mia Hamm, Brandi Chastain, and Julie Foudy. Solo also revealed details of her early life. The autobiography debuted at number 3 on the New York Times bestseller list in the hardcover non-fiction category, the highest ever for a soccer book. See also: List of Olympic medalists in football, List of footballers with 100 or more caps, List of University of Washington alumni. References. Further reading: Solo, Hope, Solo, A Memoir of Hope, Harper & Collins, ISBN 0062136755, Lissy, Clement A., The U.S. Women's Soccer Team, An American Success Story, Scarecrow Press, ISBN 0810874164, Graney, Timothy, Beyond Bended Like Beckham, The Global Phenomenon of Women's Soccer, University of Nebraska Press, ISBN 0803240368, Stevens, Dakota. A Look at the Women's Professional Soccer including the soccer associations, teams, players, awards, and more, BiblioBazaar, ISBN 1,241,047,464, external links, Hope Solo a Euro FIFA competition record, U.S. soccer player profile, Washington player profile, Atlanta Beat player profile, Hope Solo on Twitter, Hope Solo on Facebook.